When is the Mortal Kombat 2 movie releasing? What will happen in Mortal Kombat 2? Pirates of the Caribbean 6 release, will it ever come out? Will Johnny Depp return in Pirates of the Caribbean 6? Let's jump right into it. When is the Mortal Kombat 2 movie releasing? Mortal Kombat 2 does not officially have a release date, but production on the film has gotten underway. On June 22, 2023, producer Todd Garner posted online, via X, formerly known as Twitter, saying off we go, off we go. I'm thrilled to start and trust me, we've listened. We've learned from the mistakes and are committed to making the best MK2, Mortal Kombat 2, possible. I, 100% support everyone's right to their opinion, but I have the right not to be abused and will block you. So let's have an amazing ride. The film was being shot in Queensland, Australia, as previously confirmed by Garner, but production did not get very far, having been put on hold due to the ongoing SAG-AFTRA strike in Hollywood. Some had wondered if because of Mortal Kombat 2's Australian production location, it would be safe from the strikes, being deemed a truly international production, with actors signing under Australian contracts versus SAG ones. Either way, production was halted, whether because of its use of SAG actors or in solidarity with the rest of the industry. Kerr Pullen, executive director of Australian Writers Guild, explained in a conversation with Screen Daily, "It's safe to say that SAG-AFTRA joining the WGA on strike does make the issues more acute for screen workers all over the world. It's safe to say that SAG-AFTRA joining the WGA on strike does make the issues more acute for screen workers all over the world, but frankly it should not have got to this point. Both strikes show there is a broader problem with how creative workers in the industry are treated. The studios have cost themselves more in lost production than it would have cost to pay the writers' claim in full. It's time to pay creatives properly, agree to fair terms and get back to work." Given the first film started filming in September 2019 and was released in April 2021, one can start to predict when Mortal Kombat 2 will come to theaters. Mortal Kombat had to deal with the COVID-19 release and studios holding their movies during the height of the pandemic, but one could assume a similar delay in the production pipeline because of the ongoing job action in Hollywood. If that is the case, Mortal Kombat 2 should be expected to release sometime in November 2024, roughly 17 months after its filming start date. What will happen in Mortal Kombat 2? No plot details have been given about Mortal Kombat 2, but the first film may have hinted at where the series will go in this next chapter. In a conversation with the Direct, Mortal Kombat 2 writer Jeremy Slater called his script for the upcoming film incredibly satisfying, and really exciting. Potentially hinting at where the series could be headed. "It's really fun so far. We're about halfway through the script. I'm working really closely with the director and the studios, and the game guys, and I can't say anything about the actual story, but I think they definitely learned some lessons the last time around in terms of, here's the stuff fans responded to, and here's what people liked out of the movie, and here's the stuff that didn't work out as well as we hoped. So we're really looking at this as a chance to take everything that worked in the first one and do it even better and give the audience even more, and make something that is just incredibly satisfying, and really exciting, and unpredictable." He added that the sequel will embrace their weirdness is known for. "I don't think it's necessarily going to have the same tone as the MCU, but it's definitely going to have some of my sensibilities. That was part of my pitch to them. This is Mortal Kombat. We have guys who are ripping off their faces and breathing fire. It's a weird universe. Let's embrace some of that weirdness, and let's make a Mortal Kombat sequel that no one is expecting and that can kind of sneak in and blow everyone away. We're still really early in that process, but I'm having a blast with this script." Following the events of 2021's Mortal Kombat cinematic reboot, it seems all but confirmed the movie franchise is headed for the tournament the series takes its namesake from. At the end of the last movie series, protagonist Cole Young was teased to be rounding up fighters for the upcoming Clash of the Titans, with a post-credits stinger setting up his recruitment of Johnny Cage, who will be played by Karl Urban. One would assume with these hints coming at the end of the first MK film that the sequel will be focused largely on the hunting down of Earthrealm's best fighters, as well as the inevitable battle to the death the Mortal Kombat tournament brings. Pirates of the Caribbean 6 release, will it ever come out? Johnny Depp's Jack Sparrow and Company were last seen in 2017's Dead Men Tell No Tales, but after the original star was fired from the franchise after abuse allegations from ex-wife Amber Heard in 2018, the future is rather uncertain. Speaking with The Hollywood Reporter, franchise producer Jerry Bruckheimer was asked why Pirates of the Caribbean 6 has taken so long, to which he confirmed they are getting very close and they have a very good script. The filmmaker confirmed 2 new Pirates movies are being developed, a female-led project with Margot Robbie and one with a younger cast which is close, indicating that will likely serve as the franchise's 6th movie. The project with a younger cast is believed to be the supposed reboot of the franchise that Pirates of the Caribbean veteran writer Ted Elliott and The Last of Us scribe Craig Mazin were hired to write in 2019, via Variety. As Pirates 6 was last stated to be in the scripting stages late last year, a release date is likely still some time away, especially with the ongoing writers and actors strikes still holding things up, with no end in sight to either protest. Every Pirates of the Caribbean movie so far has released in the summer, with the last 3 falling in late May and the first 2 in early July. As every movie in the franchise has found success in the peak summer season, Disney will likely be looking to drop Pirates 6 around the same time of year. If the next Pirates blockbuster were to get into production early next year, as seems possible given Bruckheimer's comments about the movie being very close, then a summer 2025 release date may be achievable. Will Johnny Depp return in Pirates of the Caribbean 6? Disney originally fired Johnny Depp from the Pirates of the Caribbean franchise around the time his ex-wife Amber Heard published an op-ed in the Washington Post in 2018 which alluded to the actor's alleged abuse. As part of his defamation trial against Heard, in which he was victorious, Depp was asked by the actress attorney Ben Rottenborn, via Variety, if nothing on earth would convince him to reunite with Disney for more Pirates of the Caribbean, to which he shut down hopes of a comeback in stating that is true. Rottenborn, the fact is, Mr. Depp, if Disney came to you with $300 million and a million alpacas, nothing on this earth would get you to go back and work with Disney on a Pirates of the Caribbean film, correct? Depp, that is true, Mr. Rottenborn. Also during the trial, via The Independent, the Captain Jack Sparrow actor expressed how he had hoped to give his iconic pirate a proper goodbye as he planned on continuing until it was time to stop. My feeling was that these characters should be able to have their proper goodbye. A franchise can last only so long, and there's a way to end a franchise like that, and I thought the characters should have a way out, to end the franchise on a very good note. And I planned on continuing until it was time to stop. During an interview with the New York Times in June, Disney Studio Motion Picture Production President Sean Bailey revealed the studio is non-committal at this point on Depp's future with the franchise, hinting how the next movie honors its predecessors but has something new to say. We think we have a really good, exciting story that honors the films that have come before but also has something new to say. Similarly, producer Jerry Bruckheimer told Entertainment Tonight how he would love to have him back for the next movie, giving a non-committal "we'll see. We'll see. I'd love it. I would love to have him in the movie, that's all I can tell you." Given Johnny Depp's past dedication to concluding the story of Captain Jack Sparrow and the recent shift in public opinion in his favor, perhaps the two sides will one day return to the negotiating table to bring him back for one last sail. But as the next movie in the franchise is said to be very close with a focus on a younger cast, it seems likely Depp will sit out Pirates 6.